Hello guys, in today's video we have Gabriella Vasconcelos being an absolute queen and popularizing the sport of arm wrestling as much as she can. First on Mr. Beast and now on another popular YouTube channel. Next up we have Devon Larratt. Weight cut, weight loss, mind games. We'll discuss all of that. And finally we have Davit Dadikyan calling out the GOAT John Brzenk for the second time for a super match, should this match happen. And we'll read some of the comments from you as well. Gabriella from Brazil is probably the best tournament arm wrestler in the world and second best super match arm wrestler in the world after Barbora. She was recently seen on Bandon YouTube channel. It is not that big of a YouTube page, over 1.3 million subscribers, but these professional YouTubers do know how to make a video go viral. So basically the idea was beat this guy, get $10, beat this guy $100, beat Gabriella, win $500, beat Alan Fisher, win $1,000. And surprisingly, a couple of guys were able to beat Gabriella and she destroyed many, as you would have already assumed. That was interesting, and what makes it even more interesting is that Ryan Bowen, the GOAT of arm wrestling, he was not able to move Gabriella off center when the practice pulled. Yes, Ryan did have a match after that. Yes, Ryan was only 95 kilos. This beat this grandmother version is not something new. Previously we saw Grandpa Dale, Devon Larratt, then we saw Alan Fisher in the Grandpa role, and Chan Shaw, the most famous one, on Jarvis YouTube channel. It got 16 million views. So these YouTubers are really doing a good job in popularizing the sport as well. Before this, Gabriella was seen on Mr. Beast's YouTube page. The short has slightly lesser amount of views than other shorts, but it's not that big of a difference that Mr. Beast would want to discontinue this idea of arm wrestling. Gabriella also won $10,000 and some Mr. Beast burgers from Mr. Beast. So that's a cool thing to see as well. Probably the biggest payday of her life.
I'm just going to say my best guess for my weight when I pull Dennis is going to be between 250 and 255 on competition day. And it's still going to be enough.
Devon Larratt is losing weight. Is this a good sign? Well, according to Devon, it is. At least it's not that bad of a thing that he should be concerned about. Devon's weight is below 260 pounds in quite some time. I'd say in maybe over a year now. And he's planning on, well, not exactly planning. He thinks that his body weight will be down to 250 to 255 pounds on November 11th when he faces Denis Siplankov. On social media, many fans are guessing that Devon is intentionally losing weight because he knows that Denis himself is an absolute endurance monster. And if Devon somehow gasses out like he did against Gennady, it is going to be a long day for him on November 11th. So that's basically 115 kilos. That's a very light version of Devon. If I'm not mistaken, Vendetta 50 2018, Devon versus Denis Siplankov super match. Devon was billed at 115 kilos. I'm not sure if that information was correct or not. And Denis was billed at 146 kilos. And everyone said that Devon was small. He was skinny. Devon is going to show up at the same weight. Is he going to make another mistake just like 2018? Is he going to face the consequences? Well, Devon believes that he's going to be 5% stronger than what he was against Hermes Gasparini. Now that is a big number. If that is the truth, then Denis probably has no chance. But still, man, 115 kg versus 132 kg Denis Siplankov, who doesn't train legs, that can get interesting. On Arm Olymp YouTube video, Davit Dadikyan called out John Brzenk for the second time. It was not like I challenge you John kind of call out. It was very respectful. I would like to have a super match against John Brzenk kind of call out. But it would be interesting to see these two together on the table. I created a poll few hours ago and surprisingly, at least according to me, it was surprising, 61% people voted for John Brzenk. Is this a popularity contest or people really believe after Voivoda's loss against John, after John's dominance, that John is going to win this super match? Now, I believe that this one is going to be close. Although Dadikyan beat Irakli Zirakashvili quite comfortably and John struggled against him. John lost against him. But John was also able to bust his wrist back. Then he flop pressed John to the pad. I don't think Dadikyan has that kind of flop press. And Dadikyan's side pressure and speed, that's the main weapon. He may be too fast for John that he takes him straight to the pad 3 times in a row. But John's hand can definitely be strong enough to deal with Dadikyan, and I think this match should happen. It was already going to happen in 2019, top 8 95 kg category. Now they are both around 105, 110 kilos. I think Dadikyan is that heavy. So this match can still work out at 105 kilos. I've already informed Engin. I've told him that Dadikyan recently called out. So maybe please think about this match. So hopefully this match happens someday. Some people are interested about it. Some people are not. People are saying that Dadikyan is disrespectful. He doesn't deserve a shot against the GOAT. Some are saying he's going to destroy John. Some are saying he's going to get destroyed by John Brzenk. And some don't even want him on the table. So that is a good mixture of crowd to hype up the match. And I think that Dadikyan versus Ongarbayev and Dadikyan versus Monster Michael Todd, as he said, these two matches can be really interesting wars as well. He didn't call out Evgeny Prudnik on the right arm for obvious reasons, because if you cannot beat Prudnik on the left, then good luck trying it on the right. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.